Welcome, amazing students! Today I'm going to share with you a story about a boy who learned an important lesson about honesty. This is a story that has been told for many years, and it teaches us why telling the truth is so important. Let's dive into the story. Let's start with a tale. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a tall mountain, there lived a young boy named Leo. Leo was a shepherd, and he was responsible for taking care of his village's sheep. Every day he would walk up the hills with the flock of sheep, making sure they were safe from harm. The villagers trusted Leo to watch over their sheep and protect them from wolves and other dangers. Leo's job was not easy. It was often lonely up on the mountain, and the work was hard. He would spend hours watching the sheep graze on the green grass, and sometimes when there was nothing else to do, he would get bored. He longed for something exciting to happen. He wanted a story to tell, something that would make everyone in the village talk about him. One day, while Leo was sitting on a rock and watching the sheep, an idea popped into his head. What if I make a little story, he thought. What if I tell the villagers that a wolf is attacking the sheep? They'll come running, and I'll be the hero who saved the day. Excited by this idea, Leo stood up and ran down the hill to the village. He shouted as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" The villagers, who were working in the fields or going about their daily tasks, immediately dropped everything and rushed to help. They grabbed their tools and weapons, running up the hill to save the sheep. When they arrived at the top of the hill, they found Leo laughing and pointing at the sheep, who were grazing peacefully. "There's no wolf," Leo laughed. "I just wanted to have some fun. There's no danger at all." The villagers were angry and disappointed. "Leo, you should never lie," one of them scolded. "You made us all come up here for nothing. What if there really had been a wolf?" Leo didn't think much of their warnings. He found it funny and went back to his work, feeling proud of himself for making such an exciting story. But the villagers warned him again, telling him not to play tricks like that again. Days passed, and Leo continued to watch over the sheep, but the idea of telling another story was too tempting. A few days later, when he was once again sitting on the hill, he saw the chance for another exciting moment. This time, Leo saw something moving in the distance. At first, it looked like a shadow, but soon he could see it was a large wolf sneaking toward the sheep. Leo's heart raced. He knew this was his chance to prove to everyone that he was telling the truth. But then, something strange happened. Instead of running to the village to call for help, Leo hesitated. He thought to himself, "What if they don't believe me this time? They might think I'm just playing another trick." In the end, Leo decided to call out to the villagers anyway. He ran down the hill, shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! A real wolf is attacking the sheep!" But this time, the villagers didn't rush to help. They remembered what happened the last time Leo cried wolf. They thought it was another one of his jokes. They thought he was just trying to get attention. Some of the villagers shouted, "You tricked us before, Leo. We're not going to fall for your lies again." Others shook their heads and went back to their work. "The boy is always playing tricks. He'll be fine," they said. Leo was shocked. He ran back up the hill, desperate to save the sheep, but when he reached the flock, it was too late. The wolf had already attacked some of the sheep. The animals were frightened, and the wolf had taken a few of them. Leo felt guilty and heartbroken. He had lied, and now the sheep were in danger because no one believed him. He realized that telling lies, even small ones, could have serious consequences. If he had told the truth from the beginning, the villagers would have come to his help, and the wolf might have been chased away before it harmed anyone. Later that evening, the villagers gathered to discuss what had happened. Leo came to them, his face full of regret. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "I should never have lied. I understand now that telling the truth is the most important thing." The villagers listened carefully, and one of them said, "Leo, we are all human and we all make mistakes. But remember, trust is something that is earned, not given easily. Once you lose trust, it's hard to get it back." From that day on, Leo never lied again. He learned to be honest, even when it was difficult. The villagers trusted him again, and they worked together to protect the sheep. And whenever Leo saw a wolf in the distance, he didn't hesitate to call for help right away. The villagers came running as soon as they heard him, knowing that they could trust him to tell the truth. The moral of this story is that honesty is very important. When you lie, people lose trust in you, and it can be hard to earn that trust back. Telling the truth, even when it's difficult, is always the best choice. Lies can hurt others and lead to problems that could have been avoided if the truth had been told. Thank you for watching, amazing students. I hope you learned an important lesson from the story of the boy who cried wolf. Remember, telling the truth is always better than telling lies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing your English, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and always tell the truth.